joined. And our team has also, by the way, gotten in touch with all of the people who joined the Accelerator program yesterday. We got a ton of requests after that, and I'll be addressing those requests towards the end of the day. But everybody who joined, did you get a call from our team already? Give me a thumbs up if you did. Yes, just want to make sure before we get started with day two. Wonderful. Now, now, what is day two all about? Well, today our focus area is going to be two aspects, right? The first half of the day before the lunch break, we're going to go deep into something called as white coding. You see, many of us here are not technical people, right? How can we go ahead and build our own products today? How can we think like a product manager, a product designer, and probably a developer as well, is what you will be learning before your lunch break today. And after your lunch break, we are going to learn a professional workflow that is going to help us generate images and videos, all of it with
To
AI
learn
and
more about
diffusion models.
AI,
Are you all excited for day two?
try
Drop in excited
listening
on
to
the
my
chat if you are excited.
live
Quick
so
excited
that you will
on
be
the
able
chat
to
if you are
get some
excited to get
information.
started.
The
All
new AI
right. All right.
applications like
Love
Suno,
that. Love that.
Whisper Flow,
And to help us get started, someone's like they missed
Happenstance,
first day.
all
Don't
these
worry
things are
about it
new
because
kind of
I just went ahead and gave you a full recap of it. And what you will learn
products
today
that could help you in
probably
your
might have
business.
some context from day one, but we will tell you whenever there is a context from day one because we are aware
You
that there
should
are
be
people
very
who
good
missed out
and
yesterday and
more
are joining
aware
in
where you
directly.
have to use
Now,
that
to
particular
help us
software so
all
that it
out with
will
the very
going
first
to
session,
help
we
you
have
in
Dilip
business.
joining us. Dilip heads GenAI education inside of Outskill, and he has been teaching thousands and thousands of people white coding. That is exactly what we are here to learn today as well. Dilip, I hope you are able to hear me well and see me well.
It's funny, I think I can hear you and see you well.
All right. Folks, I hope you can hear the leap and see the leap.
Yeah, we
I
can
will share the
see
notes.
different people who are
Don't
on
worry,
the
Afzal,
podcast
I'll share the
so
notes
that we
towards
will
the
be
end
able
of the
to get in
session.
touch with them
Let's
and
get
try to
into
get
learning.
some
Over to you, Dilip.
learning from them.
Thank you, Funny. So
And
let's get
the
into it
basic
right away.
topic is artificial intelligence.
All right. So, folks, what I will keep doing
Good
is I
morning.
will keep turning the chat on and off so that you can focus your attention over here. Few points. Number one, I want you to not have any anxiety about, okay, will you share the notes of this session, will you share XYZ of this session, etc. You don't have to worry about that. For now, focus on the learning. Absorb what I am going to teach you because these are things you might not find anywhere else. So these are some important things that I'm going to share with all of you. So focus on the learning. I will try to take you along, right? But I will, you should, maintain full attention, and I will have like a quick 80-20 rule. Any point in the session, I will check on with you whether you are how you are learning, etc. If you are all following very well, I will move ahead. If a majority of you are not able to follow, then I would let me stop. Okay. But before that, I will do regular recaps that I'm taking you all together with me. All right. Are we clear? I hope you don't ask me for prompts. Will you share these prompts? Will you share this? Will you share that? The notes are going to be shared, not the presentation. In fact, I don't have a presentation. It's a complete demo I'm doing. Don't try to do it along with me because I want you to focus on the things that I'm
So let's
sharing,
focus on
and I
what they are
don't
going
want
to
you to
teach us
miss out
so
on
that
a
we
step,
will,
and then when you
in
come back you
case
feel
we
that
would
I have
be
much ahead.
benefited, that would be
Watch,
great.
practice later. Clear everybody on the instructions?
Sure.
Is it clear on the instructions?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So let's get started. So in this session, what we are going to do is, this session is all about vibe coding. That is what this session is about. Vibe coding is nothing but building AI applications without
People are
everybody
interested
has
to
this
see
misnomer that when I'm doing
beautiful
vibe coding,
people,
there
but
is no
people are not
code being
interested
written.
to
That is
see
wrong.
who is
It is
giving some
actually
kind of
AI
an
that is writing
information
the
in
code for you. So you're building AI
mail.
applications without you writing a single line
So
of
sad.
code. That is what vibe coding is. Okay, and today in this vibe coding session, we will learn about two forms of or two workflows behind vibe coding. One is on website and the other is a web application. And in website, there will be two parts. So this will be half of today's session. This will be the later half of the session. In website, I will talk about two workflows. One is improving existing website,
Hi.
and the second one is of building new website.
What is vibe coding?
I will talk about a free option as well as a paid option, but please understand that nothing is completely free. If you want to really host your applications, there is some amount of expenditure involved. I will clarify that as I go into that. But typically, this is what we are going to cover, where we are going to build a website with AI. We are going to build a web application with AI. We are going to improve an existing website. We are going to build a new website. And our focus is not on tools but on framework. So I will teach you a sequence of steps, and tools are going to be involved, but I will show it in such a way that tomorrow, if some other tool comes, you can replace one tool with another. Okay, that should be done. And one more thing I want to mention, a lot of times people have this question, which tool is better? Okay, I will not be answering this question. I'll tell you why. Asking which tool is better is like asking which pizza is better. Is it the Domino's pizza? Is it the Pizza Hut pizza? Or is it another company's pizza, etc.? Because it is all related to the personal taste. You like that pizza, you might not like it. Okay, it's a very personal taste, so you only have to experience, you have to use the application and try to build it out. So you might have questions, okay, is this better, is that better? That is something that you will have to experiment for yourself and make that decision for yourself. I will not make a universal decision. For me, I have a set of tools that I like. I will mention that in passing, but does not mean that all of you have to follow the same set of tools. It's a personal decision that you need to take. Okay, along with this, now I will get into starting with the first part, which is of improving the existing website. So, uh, let me ask this question to everyone. When I say, when you hear the word improving the existing website, what comes into your mind? What do you mean by improving an existing website when you first hear it? What do you think? Fixing bugs, design systems, UI UX, better UI, redesigning, SEO, fixing bugs, performance, better UI, marketing, better content, better version, etc. on them. All of that is great. Okay? All of that becomes important. But the question is, can you objectively measure the improvement? How can you objectively measure can you objectively measure the improvement that you are getting when you are trying to improve your existing website? Okay, so what that means is, what do you mean, what are you measuring? Or the question behind this in a way becomes, what do you want the user to do when they visit your website? What do you want your user to do when they visit your website? So that is what we are trying to do. Okay. So now let us think in that perspective. Let us assume that you are visiting some website. Can you think back and tell me, okay, I have visited this website. The website is trying to nudge me, push me into doing is it that the website is making? Okay, we will start from there. What is it that you think any website is trying to make you do? CTA, pay money or buy stuff, filling the form, sell, spend more time, turn you into a customer. CTA, capture the date information, buy stuff, sell you something, subscribe, buy a product, etc. Great, great answers, everyone. So, anytime a user wants to visit the website, either you are trying to sell something, you want them to buy something directly on the website, you want them to fill some information, you want them to download something. Okay, there could be multiple things that we are trying to do. Okay, now whenever you say improve the website, you have to improve the metric that moves the needle of any of these actions. Okay, so what does it mean? Let us take an example of outskill. Okay, in outskill, the main reason or the main motivation behind us when people visit the website is we want to make them sign up for the mastermind. We would want the users who come and visit the website to sign up for the mastermind. Okay, and that is what we want to do. So what is the current state? Let us mention. The current state is out of 100 visitors, 5 people sign up for the mastermind, and I want to increase it to 10 people who sign up for the mastermind. That is the event, this is the activity that I want to make my visitors do. And any time you are trying to design a website, you have to figure out what is the event you are trying to optimize, and the rest of the elements, whether you say performance, when you say SEO, when you say UI UX, all of that services this one event you want the users to do. Okay, so on outskill you want to make them sign up for the mastermind, and in the current state, if I have 5 people signing up, I want to take it to 10 people. That is what real improvement is. So our next task is to figure out how can we improve the percentage, and this thing of 100 people coming and signing up for the mastermind, this signing up for the mastermind is an event, and 5 people signing up means they have that is a conversion. Out of 100 people, 5 people signed up, that means your conversion percentage is 5%. I want to take it to 10%. Okay, and the person, the role that usually takes care of this is called conversion. This person is called conversion expert. This is called a conversion expert or CRO. It's a CRO expert whose job is to actually improve the conversion rate. So conversion rate optimization expert is what the full form is. So this person tries to improve your conversion rate on your website, and that is the role we have to take to improve the website overall. Okay, so the next steps, we will now try to redesign our outskill website so that we can improve the conversion rate from 5% towards 10%. Okay, so quick pulse check everybody. Is everyone able to follow so far? Is it good? Are you able to do it well? Pace is good? Yeah, that's good. So now that we are trying to get to this 10% improvement, here are the sequence of steps. So whenever you're trying to do any kind of building, etc., it is important to have a framework. And this framework that we are going to see right now for improvement is what I call the C2R framework. Okay, so this framework has 4 steps. First step is capture the existing website. Then critique the website, the existing one. Then redesign the website. And the last step is rebuild. Okay, now this is C2R2 framework where you capture the existing website, critique the So I have the go full page and I'm going to capture the complete website and I'm going to download onto my system. I have now downloaded this website onto my local system. Okay. Step 1. What we have done is we have to download the information on our. Okay. So I have now captured the existing website and the tool I have used here is GoTool. Now tomorrow, if you come across a very different tool that you like to capture your website, you can use that tool itself. So this is very tool agnostic. You can swap out any tool you want, the system still works. Next, you critique the website. Okay. So I go to ChatGPT, alright, and I will attach the files. Okay. Just a second, I have to swap out my account and about account. Let me do that. Just it will take a minute. So we are in the account wherein we have to always, because we are doing a critique work and there is a lot of critique involved, we are using ChatGPT and we will use the critique model over here. You can use any other model that you want. You can use Claude with Sonnet or Opus, you can use Gemini with 3.1 Pro, anything would do. So here the first step I am going to do is, first I will attach the screenshots that I have tried to see. So I have attached the screenshots. Alright, so now that I have attached the screenshots, now is the link. I am going to use Whisper Flow to dictate the topic. So here you go. I have attached my website and I want to improve the mastermind sign-up rate. Currently, out of 100 visitors to my website, 5 people are converting or signing up for my mastermind. I want to take it to 10. That is, I want to improve the conversion rate from 5% to 10%. Act as a conversion rate optimization expert and completely critique my website, all angles, the copy, the design, the UI, any element that you think of which can help me improve my conversion rate from 5% to 10% and give me the complete exhaustive critique. Okay, so I have given this prompt and I have used Whisper Flow to do that. I have asked it to give me the complete exhaustive critique and I will say let's go. So what happens over here, you see, it is going to go and analyze the complete image through and okay, so it is going to analyze the complete image through and you should be able to see. So now it has started. Executive diagnosis. The current page looks premium and serious, but it is not yet optimized aggressively enough conversion. The main point is the website creates intrigue, but it does not create immediate enough clarity and urgency, trust and action momentum for a cold visitor to confidently sign up. Okay, at 5% conversion, the page is already doing something, right? To reach 10%, you do not need a cosmetic redesign alone. You need to reduce 4 kinds of friction. That is telling what kinds of friction you need to do. So the hero section critique, what is the hero section, etc. Hero section is the top section of your website. Then you have the sub-headline, which is too small and under leveraged. The CTA copy can be stronger, above the fold proof is weak. Sticky bottom bar critique, it is giving all that. Page narrative critique, then copy critique. So every level, every angle of critique, it is giving. Okay, And this is using the latest ChatGPT model, which is 5.5, which has come recently, and it is using that to really structure the different things that need to be changed. Okay, so all of it, it has given me a bunch of things. I don't need to understand all of this, by the way. I don't really require to understand what this entire thing is. All I need to do is I need to make AI incorporate this. Okay, so I have given the bunch of things, so it has given me all of this information. Okay, so far so good. If you want, you could actually go through it step by step and actually give your feedback section by section, but for the sake of time I will go directly to the next step, which is redesign. Okay, so on the redesign step, what I'm going to do is this: I will attach something called canvas. Okay, canvas is important because it will give me something which is copy and paste ready instead of me trying to scan and copy it. I will say now, look at the exhaustive critique you have done and try to do a redesign of the website and try to give me a complete end-to-end copy of what redesign you will do, what elements you will change, what things you will do, and with all that you will change, write me the copy of my complete landing page along with the design elements. Okay, so I will ask it to do. So this is the redesign phase where I am asking AI to actually do the complete redesign. So it is saying that this is the 2-day Gen AI Mastermind landing page redesign. The redesign will do this. Overall design direction, color system, it is telling what exact color system to use. Typography, desktop sizes, mobile sizes, page level UX changes, new landing page structure, what is the section 1, section 2, section 3, and it is going to give me the complete redesign of my landing page. Okay, so everything that I need to put in, it is going to give me that. Alright, so it is going to give me the complete structure of what changes I need to make along with the new copy. Okay, so this one, it will take some time because it is doing the complete rewrite of my website. So it is going to do the complete thing. So it is writing the exact lines of everything that is required. Okay, so it has given the complete end-to-end landing page redesign in the canvas along with everything that we need to have. Okay, now is the next step we need to do. So this is what we need to do. Again, I will add the canvas. Okay, and I'll say take the redesign that you have done and convert it into a copy and paste prompt so that I can use it in any kind of a vibe coding tool and build this website. So now I want to make it convert into the copy paste prompt. So you might be wondering why I did that redesign, why can't I directly ask the prompt? When I ask AI to do the redesign, it goes very exhaustive and it goes into each and every minor detail. Then when I ask it to go into the prompt, when it shrinks the prompt, it has a complete view of what are the important elements and they get incorporated. If I skip the redesign step, what happens is some of the important points will be missed out, and that is a problem with AI. AI needs to see all of the points itself, then only it will be able to build. If it does not surfaces this thinking, or if it is does not surfaces the points, it will not be good into it. Okay, so it has built the copy and paste prompt. Okay, everything is built. Good. So now I will copy this white coding prompt. Okay, I have copied the exhaustive white coding prompt and I am going to use website. Platform number 1 is Google AI Studio, where it is completely free of cost. You can anybody can go in and build it. So what I'll do is simply I will copy the prompt. Okay, I will copy this complete prompt. Then what I'm going to do is I will attach the file. Okay, I'm going to attach the one of the files that I have downloaded just to give it a visual reference. Okay, I have given it this visual